Hey guys, this is Yugen TFT, and today I wanna be um I wanna go over the good power ups for each unit. Um, I guess it's pretty spot dependent, but my goal for this is just to familiarize myself with what what the good ones are, or like what to look out for. For yeah, so that's basically it. This is gonna be my study session, and if you find something that you don't agree with or you agree with, we can discuss it in the comments. So first things first, we're gonna start from the 1 cost, then 2 cost, then until the 5 costs. And I'm gonna be using this website, data.tft, for primarily to see the odds, the names, and what each power up does. And the site also gives rankings. I'm also gonna cross-reference it between these resources: TFT Academy, TFT Flow, and TFT Handbook. So first is Aatrox. It says here is Mech Pilot. Uh, I'll just put one cost. Aatrox, Mech Pilot, Resistant, round 2. For tanks, like the usual 1 cost tanks, I guess any generic tank augment is good in stage 2. 1 cost tanks, any good generic tank augment will suffice for stage 2 to 3. But I guess I'll just put in the unique ones. So for example, Aatrox, Mech Pilot, Ezreal, Shadow Clone. Shadow Clone is S tier. For the units that aren't meta carries, or at least that in my knowledge aren't meta carries, I'll just I won't be cross-referencing them, and instead just base them on the rankings that data TFT provides. So Ezreal, Shadow Clone, S. Midas Touch is really good in stage 2 when you're trying to econ. Midas Touch A. Also, Sky Piercer is good because of the Shred and Sunder. Sky Piercer. Okay. Take if you don't have Shred, Sunder. Next would be Garen. Resistant, round 2, body change, socialite, unstoppable. Garen, generic tank augment. But if we're gonna be playing for the Garen reroll, this is good. Final form Trickster, over 9k, 100 push-ups, about here. Oh, sorry. Garen. Does this site not have Garen? This site does not have Garen reroll. Okay, so Generic tank augment. I guess I'll just create Garen School Year Justice. I'll just create another category for him. Final form. Trickster. Over 9,100 push-ups. Final form. Good if you don't have the, what's the prismatic augment called? What's it called? The one that gives you a silver power, one cost power up. Oh, protagonist. Good if you don't have the protagonist augment, because if you do have the protagonist augment, you're just gonna natural a 4-star Garen if you live long enough. Same with over 9k and 100 push-ups. So Trickster is the best if you're rolling Garen on both sides, if you have the protagonist and if you don't. But if you don't have the protagonist augment, then all of these are fine. So Gnar, Shadow Clone, Gnar, Shadow Clone. Golden Edge makes sense because Gnar deals like Gnar deals stacking attack speed if he attacks the same target. So Golden Edge makes sense. This also makes sense. Kanuna Huna. Minus touch. Next is Kalista. Precision is S. Ramping Rage is S. Stormbender. I did not know this was A tier. Heroes Arc. Oh, that's interesting. It's interesting that people value Heroes Arc on a unit like Kalista because I don't think this unit is played as a one cost carry at all. Kalista. I think she's mostly just played as a item holder for Samira. Huna. Okay, next is Kale. Wow, it's interesting that they rate Double Strike as B tier and over 9k as S tier. I would have thought otherwise. I feel like Double Strike is S. I can cross-reference Double Strike Final Ascent. So TFT Academy rates Double Strike as the best augment for Kale. What about this website? Kale. Loss of gold. This one also rates Double Strike as the best. over 9k double strike hero arc. So 2 websites rate over 9k as the best, and 2 websites rate double strike as the best. So I'll just follow that logic. Scale over 9,000 S. Double strike S. Hero arc. Ramping rage, that's interesting. Okay. Hero arc. So 2 websites rate Hero arc as good. So I'll just put it Heroes arc S. Final Ascent, final form. Yeah, I guess Final Ascent A tier. That's interesting because if I didn't cross-reference, my prior knowledge would always point me towards taking double strike over 9,000. Okay, next is cannon. Cannon. So generic tank augment. Reduce each. What about for cannon reroll? Double strike, ramping rage, final form. So 9,000 volts. Ramping rage, double strike, critical threat. Same here. What about here? This doesn't have cannon on their tier list. Cannon. 9,000 volts. Double strike. Ramping rage. Final form. Critical threat. So this one says double strike is the best. This one says ramping rage is the best. So I'll just put S tier on both and A tier on the others. Next would be Lucian. Not sure if there's a Lucian reroll. Because I've seen Dish Soap play Lucian reroll, but have not seen a guide. This does not have. Yep, no guides. So I'll just copy what's in this website. Lucian Shadow Clone S. Bullet Hell S. Heroes Arc S. Okay. Oh, so his hero augment pursuit is just B tier. That's interesting. Okay, next is Malfight. So for Malfight, not any generic tank augment would suffice because he is one of the carries of the crew. So let's see what the websites Let's cross-reference. So for the generic crew, stoppable. Now fight. Oh wait, crew. Stoppable, standalone, Tankzilla. Stop. Singularity. So they all rate stoppable as S tier, except data TFT. Tank variant. It's stoppable S. Okay. Standalone. So this data TFT standalone S. S tier as well, and TFT flow. So TFT handbook also rates standalone highly. Standalone S, which makes sense because usually Malphite is alone in a row. Resistant is S. Okay. So 2 websites rate resistance highly. I'll just put it at S tier. Round 2 inner fire. Round 2 is B. What about inner fire is C? Okay. I'll just put these. I'll just put round 2 A. Okay. Next would be the Malphite carry version, Tectonic Titan. 100 push-ups. Not done yet. Final form, Colossal. Okay. So basically the same logic as Garen. Malphite. The same logic in the sense that it's good if you don't have the protagonist. Oh man. Not done yet. Final form, Colossal. Okay. Tectonic. So what does TFT Flow say? Mage Max Arcana over 9k. Okay. Handbook doesn't have a guide, it seems. Okay. So next one is Neferi. Neferi is a pretty strong stage 2. Maybe until stage 3. AD, like bruiser item holder for like units like Kisanti, units like Akali, Yone, Gwen, GP. So even though Neferi is a juggernaut, do not be afraid to slam stuff like Edge of Night, stuff like Guard Breaker and Infinity Edge. Arming like S. Tactics A. Solar breath. Okay. Good if you don't have anti-heal. Then here's data TFT rates the hero's arc power up pretty highly because it's it's rated S tier in a lot of one cost units in this website. So Pharrell, generic tank augment. Um, Severe. Stormbender, Sky Piercer over 9k. I'll just cross-reference this with... Wait. I'll just cross-reference this with the other website. So this one... Oh, this is not Silver. They don't have Silver as the snack holder. Attack Expert, Critical Threat, Sky Piercer. Okay, Sky Piercer. S tier. Sky Piercer. S. TFT Handbook only recommends Sky Piercer on Silver. Okay. This one, Attack Expert. Yes. They rate it as the best Silver power up. Then I'll just copy what's left in data TFT. Stormbender S. And then over 9k. Over 9,000. Okay, next is Syndra. Yep, Rising Chaos seems about right because even here in TFT Academy there's a Rising Chaos Syndra reroll. Let me check if there's also one here. Syndra. Bastion Syndra. It's S tier if you have these things. Plus Okay, that's interesting. So if you have Dawn Core, Syndra just transforms from B to S. Okay. Syndra. Rising Chaos. Syndra reroll is only viable if this power up is taken. I guess I'll just add minus touch. Minus touch tier. And last but not least is Zac. Tank. So I'll just edit this. Inner fire round 2 spike shell corrosive. Kale. Unstoppable resistant. Okay. Max vitality S. Inner fire S. Interesting that TFT Academy put inner fire on S tier. Good if you don't have anti-heal. What about this website? Standalone is their best. Standalone. Best taken if playing Gale Rate reroll. For Juggernaut. So for Juggernaut reroll, it's not really Zac, but Aatrox. Okay. Resistant A. Then for the Zac carry, perfect form. Perfect form. Perfect form Zac is A tier. Max vitality, final form Colossal. Final form. So it's only good if you don't have the protagonist augment. Max vitality. TS. Not done yet. Over 9,000 Colossal. So I'll put Colossal and S as well. Just here, I'll just put not done yet. Okay. So at least 4. Wait, why did I put augment? Should be power up. Generic tank power up. Okay, this should be it. I guess I'll stop at 1 cost for now since it's already been 29 minutes of me yapping. Okay, thanks for listening, and if you agree or disagree with this list, please make sure to let me know in the comments. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.